Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor, here with my father,
Kevin.
And today we are reacting to an artist that we've covered before on the channel, who you've enjoyed actually a lot. You don't know who we're covering right now because I haven't told you.
There's nothing here right now.
You know, like how it goes usually, you guys know there's a title, there's an album here. But he doesn't know, so I always like waiting as long as I can. To,
Are we gonna play a hint game or anything? Will I get this, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of left field for like we haven't talked about this artist in a while, so it's very.
Okay, could give me a timeline. When did we do it?
We did it last year, I believe.
Last year, okay.
No, the year before, 2022.
Hip hop.
It's hip hop. Yes.
We're gonna do Nas.
It's not Nas, no.
Okay.
It was a new record at the time that we covered it.
New record at the time.
It was an album from that year. I think we did it in 2022.
Okay, 2022, 2023.
And you liked it. I don't think it was one that you go back to, but I think you, at the time, like when you listen to it, you're like, yeah, this is good. And you spent a few days kind of going through listening to some different versions of the songs, and you liked the artist, but I don't know how often you go back to this record specifically. Ask me a question.
Age.
Age. Young, but on the older side of young.
Young, but on the oldest side. 27 years old?
Yeah, like around that age.
Area.
I believe Southern, but I'm not exactly sure. Not Southern, Florida area.
Oh, Florida area. Okay. Man, why am I having trouble with this one?
It's a very left field artist for us that we just haven't really talked about. I think that's why.
Okay, first letter then.
D.
D?
Starts with a D.
Doctor?
It's not a doctor.
Okay, I know. Give me another letter.
I'll give you...
Let's make this fun, at least, because I'm shitting the bed here.
D-E...
D's nut.
No, I'll give you 3. D-E-N. Den.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, okay, that's different. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I spent a couple of days after this watching the cover version he did of Rage Against the Machine.
Yes.
Yeah, Denzel Curry. Okay.
Yeah. So an artist, you get what I mean when I say kind of out of left field.
Yes. Yes.
For our channel. Not because it's a weird record. It's a good hip hop record that we're doing today, but just weird in the sense that you and I haven't really talked about Denzel. It's a really cool record. So this is Taboo by Denzel Curry.
And it's spelled different. He has the cool album cover.
There's alternate spelling for each track.
Yeah.
And Denzel, one of the hardest working artists in the game right now. Just incredible discography. Like I feel like he has a kind of under the radar type discography. Like people don't really realize how much shit he's doing just consistently.
Yeah.
So Taboo is the record. It's split into 3 parts, 3 discs, and you will notice that going through the music.
Yeah.
I think you'll hear the beginning and you'll be like, wow, this is fucking chill and uplifting and fun and very happy and good, like, positive sounding. And then you get to a middle part and you're like, it's not as happy anymore.
The clouds are rolling in.
There's some storm clouds rolling in, and by the end it's some chaos. So
I love having that. I think that's really cool to have in my head right now. That's neat.
Track number 1, Taboo.
It's already put me in a mood, you know that? Just from that intro put me into a mood.
Welcome to the darker side of Taboo. All I got is permanent scars and tattoos.
Setting the tone right off.
It's really
right off the bat.
With a lot on her mind. You giving me all of your stories in a little amount of time. Knew you wasn't normal ever since the age of 9. I heard you were molested when you hit the age of 5. So innocence, I sense that all your innocence had died. Forever I will wait for you. Watching your destiny fold in the grip of my palms. Paper planes being thrown on
That's great.
Yeah.
All I got is permanent scars and tattoos. Take another step in the path that you choose. Make a bad choice in your path, then you'll lose.
Wow. I'm sorry that I have not listened to you. Like,
Enough Denzel.
yes, enough Denzel. That was
Man, I'm telling you, I feel like people. I know Denzel gets his praise and people love him, but I feel like he doesn't get enough.
Does he fall under the radar?
A little bit.
Because that was such a tough subject, you know. And he's talking about there, and I just fell in love with the guy. Like, just how I fucked up my genius, but how
well he tells this story.
just how well he tells the story, and he's just very caring in it. And,
Yeah.
And then I noticed one thing that came on is in the second verse, at the tail end of the second verse. There was it sounded really cool, man. It was he put in a higher pitched harmony vocal, which sounded like another person or
Yeah.
possibly a female in there, and it had this balanced thing coming off, which was really nice. Very, very well. Right, like I said, it opened for me. It opened that door right away. So I think you're hitting home runs for how I'm feeling, because
picking albums.
yes, it's like right. It's you know what? It's beautiful off the just right at the musical intro when it's saying Denny Cascade.
Yeah.
And that's coming in there, and it just sets you in a mood, and you like get a little bit of shiver, and then it comes into this really, really serious subject. Okay, so we started with the light, and then we're going to the gray and the darkest. We started pretty dark here, so I don't know.
It's more of I would say sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and not like subject matter. The subject matter is kind of like consistent throughout.
Okay.
I mean, there are darker parts and lighter parts, but I think sound wise, you can admit that's like chill.
Yeah.
That's not aggressive. There's no distorted bass and heavy
no
drums.
death grips.
Yeah, so relatively like chill. Track number 2, Black Balloons.
Sky is the limit, I could die in a minute. Got my mind in a skillet, suicide, not a mission. See the vibe, very timid, I'm timid and very sad. Translating my thoughts and feelings, I pivoted to the past. Soon black balloons pop, let it be the day the pain stop.
Great verse.
Great, yeah. The harmony is beautiful here. I think Denzel's made to have like live instruments.
Oh yeah, I mean his Rage cover is enough to like solidify him
Yeah.
for doing anything with live instrumentation.
Yeah.
Heaven or hell, which one prevails, we gotta go and figure it out. Show my son the things so
Oh my God, he's got a bit of whatchamacallit. I can't think of his name right now.
Straight as me, but gon' make crazy. Take it, turn the fire in a pitchfork, bitch.
Off Danny Brown's album.
Oh,
Buster
Bruiser Wolf.
Bruiser Wolf.
A little bit.
No,
yeah.
but it was the flow, you know what I
flow,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Bruiser Wolf.
Not the voice or anything.
No,
but-
no, just the breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What exactly are you trying to hide, Mr. Curry?
Yeah, so there's some stuff
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
in the
that-
record
that's-
as well. I should clarify. Sound-wise,
Beautiful sound.
I'd say it's light. It's
Oh yeah, for light, yeah, no, but beautiful. What really, really nice harmonies on that, man. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow.
Yeah.
really, really good track, right? I pictured, you know what? I pictured because of the cover. I pictured this. Well, we might be getting there, so I'm gonna shut my
Yeah,
trap.
shut your trap right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you don't know what is to come.
Yeah.
later on the record. Track number 3, CAZH Maniac.
Moving up like escalators. I can't see the flow. Stacking money, fuck a hater. Free bands, cash flow.
In my wonderland, I'm back on my Alice. Back in my palace, I'm fly like Aladdin. Haters mad cause I'm on top like an addict. And if it's beautiful,
Nice.
the shoot is sporadic.
Yeah, and hi-hats.
Yeah.
Disney, my words are like magic. I see my future, but I'm not be rapping. Balance my cheeks.
Those pads are nice.
Yeah.
Getting so throw to my thoughts are in fragments.
Great voice on the
chorus. Yeah.
yeah.
Another catchy chorus too.
Yeah. I love that little
Yeah.
the conga in there. Like
Balance my chi now, I'm feeling fantastic. Getting so throw till my thoughts are in fragments.
this is great. Really, really great music on this one.
Yeah.
Great synth shots, man. Great use of synthesizers. Can you say it?
No, production is phenomenal on this record.
This is great, man. I gotta say, I'm gonna fuck up.
The name. That's why I didn't say the name.
It's gonna be Nyyjerya. Yeah.
Nyyjerya?
Nyyjerya.
Maybe.
Fantastic voice. Perfect for this chorus.
Yeah.
Perfect for the chorus.
I'd say this next track, Sumo, feels more like a transition song. Feels like you're going from disc 1 to disc 2, just in terms of like production, and you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
But yeah, those first 3 tracks, I just absolutely love them. Track number 4,
Okay.
Sumo. See, already a little darker.
We're getting darker. Hear a little bit of sirens. Get the hell out of the building.
Okay. Fucking do big day sumo. Pull a nigga card like Uno. Flip a nigga shit like judo. You niggas act too kudo. Fucking do big day sumo. Tell me who the hottest motherfucker that you know. If it ain't me, you a puto. Curry get the flame, call a nigga Prince Zuko. I just want the knowledge and the power.
Love his voice.
What a nigga looking at me sour. Try to eat a nigga like chowder.
Yeah.
Never give a fuck about a dollar. More money, me, more problems. Pray for me to fall like autumn. Giving out bricks.
I hope we get some more of that voice. That is,
we did.
love it.
Anybody wanna be ET? Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket to beat Rakesh. Pocket to beat they sumo.
Like, that's the great thing about Denzel is,
Yeah.
you know, we've said this with other artists, but the vocal, you know, versality he can offer.
Wow, that was
Like,
I
from
love it.
singing to fucking that.
That was, you know what? When you said it was a transition one,
Yeah.
it is a big jump, man.
Beat they sumo.
That
Pull a nigga card like Uno.
it's just someone just hammering.
Shit like judo. You niggas act too kudo.
It does feel like a sumo fight, or like he mentions flipping like judo.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
It feels like you're in a fucking matted area.
Those big things.
Like you're like fucking.
Goddamn duo. Pockets on a nigga look super. Bills on me blue slot Cooper. Money on my mind just like a tumor. Spread my money out and then I call that bitch a rumor. Eclipse when I take all my chips. When I pop off the clip like Hummus C-Dip.
That-
Back with the bag, I'ma flip. Money flow like a damn battleship.
Woo!
They need a new giving out bricks like Shack at the free throw.
Because he couldn't hit them, right?
He couldn't. Yeah.
So he's just giving them out like giving out bricks like Shaq at the free throw. Just means you're just passing them to the fucking people. Everyone's getting them.
I know. Yeah, he had a hard time. See that 808 bass? I love it because of the tight spacing.
Yeah,
It's not filling the hole.
exactly.
Listen,
It's just you perfect example right
Yeah.
there. Final track of disc 1.
that was very, very cool. And now I fully understand how we are going from the light into the gray.
Yes. So now we're
Definitely. Right off.
going into a grayer area.
Yeah. I like this whole thing.
The theme.
I like the theme. I
Kind of
really,
like when we did the Cuddy
Yeah.
record, remember? And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
songs had different tones depending on he named the acts as well.
Yeah.
I think there was 5 acts on Man on the Moon
I
or
think
4.
that's really, really cool because it takes you, it's like when you know beforehand.
Yes, yeah.
If I went into it and just sort of went, I wouldn't know, like, you know what I mean?
You might pick it out, but you might not.
Might not, yeah. But it's I like having that in my head, and then I go, oh yeah, you can really feel it, right?
Yeah, no, a really fun track with his showcasing of the vocal talent.
He could really, really pull out more of the heavy grunt. I hope that's coming up with some heavy, that
Yeah,
Right?
like in his Rage cover.
cover. Yeah.
It's incredible. Okay, Disc 2, Track 1, Super Saiyan Superman.
Super Saiyan, nah. Curry got the hair like a Super Saiyan, y'all. You the man, nah. Fucking looking better than a Buddha man, y'all. If she slide, then she better be clean like Tide. Laundry, detergent. I'ma get up in that body like a surgeon. Pussy wetter than a damn sea urchin. Denzel be a fucking legend like Urban.
A sea urchin. I've never heard.
No, I know.
Yeah, I heard penguins from Danny, but
Mixed with Katy Perry shit. White on white when I'm on this beat. Make a masterpiece like Mona Lisa. Shout out to the Reaper. I drop ether. Drop more crack than eggs on Easter. I don't know the feature.
that's a good line.
But you live in the people. Let me turn into a Super Saiyan real quick. Kill shit, my Navy SEAL shit. Super Saiyan, nah. Curry got the hair like a Super Saiyan.
See, the cool thing with Curry is he was part of that SoundCloud come up era.
Yeah.
One of the pioneers. So you can hear that a little bit in some of his songs.
which did but here,
like this one.
yeah.
Like production, vocal, delivery, the chorus, everything. It screams a little bit of that SoundCloud era.
Yeah. See, what age are you for the SoundCloud era? You know, you're 14, 15?
What do you mean?
At the, when someone was during that.
Sorry, your question was what age?
No, what age? Like when the SoundCloud era was like, what age were you?
Well,
like, and most of the people that we talked to like about the SoundCloud era.
The era that Denzel Curry's been around for a good amount of time. I don't want to say that he was, just part of that SoundCloud era, like with the ski masks, the Slum God,
Blogs,
and what did you say?
Slumdog.
Slum God.
Slum God.
And the XXX Tentacion and
6ix9ine.
I wouldn't put him in there in terms of influence. But these artists were coming up. I'd say around 2016, 17, and 18 was the kind of the main year.
Yeah.
But Denzel has been, way before this. He's been working with some of the even pioneers before that, 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
So Denzel's been in it for a long time. But I'm just saying with songs like that, you can hear a little bit of like that era's influence. Which I like, it's cool because I feel like Denzel was one of the rappers that nailed that sound, but could also do more and bring stuff to it.
That's evident right there at the beginning of this album.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Like he can do that kind of stuff, but he's not locked into stuck doing that. Like he can really kind of do whatever the hell he wants. Disc 2, track 2, Switch It Up.
We're starting with a lot of like the siren-y sounds.
Darker
Yeah,
chords,
for sure. Yeah.
Not those nice synths from CAZH Maniac.
Yeah. Yeah.
That nigga nice. That nigga mean. Switch it up. That nigga raw. That nigga green. Switch it up. To be or not to be. Damn it, I'm lit. If it ain't homicide, I don't commit. Y'all don't fit when you don't got a fit. Let's take it back to the crib.
That's all him? Yeah. Wow. He's got a couple personalities going on there.
So super phony as if he don't know me. I see what they told me about the hate talk. You did wrong, but it's done for the right. New friends, new flies, they swarm to the light. Money and a new girl, that's warm for the night. Do a whole light clothes, they warm for the night. Like
His flow is great. Isn't it? Wow.
switch it up. They only know Denzel Curry, but they really don't know Denzel. Everybody wanna ride waves and jump when the ship don't sail. You did wrong, not done for the right.
Love that line.
Yeah, it took me a second to process.
Lesson learned, I'm gone, I'm through with your life. Like that nigga nice, that nigga mean. Switch it up. That nigga
I could dance to this.
in the lead. Switch it up. I'ma get money by any means. Run it up.
I think he had about 4 different people there going on
Vocally.
for that one chunk right at the
Yeah.
beginning. Like he had a lot of people going on because he's got his whatever his alter ego guy is.
Yeah.
And then he had like the alter ego's cousin, and then the guy at the grocery store that works there, and then someone else, a dentist or something, because there was a shit ton of
different people.
That was crazy that you can do that.
Yeah, and I love the lines on that one. I love the storytelling.
Yeah.
the ship line. I haven't
Sailing,
I haven't gone back to this record in too long, so I kind of forgot about that one. I know it's like relatively simple, like it can be said in a million different ways.
Yeah, everybody wants to ride the waves.
Every time you hear it, that like analogy of like people want to use you, and then as soon as shit hits the fan, like Kendrick, when at the end of his album, if shit hits when shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? That message can be said in a million ways, but just when you hear it and it's done well, it's always like it always hits you.
Denzel falls somewhere between, for me, falls in where he lies in terms of like of how I see him and feel him. We just got over J. Cole. That album was like a learning lesson. Bang on, like it was just song after song after song after song was like a lesson, right? I was in school and I'm sitting there and I'm listening to Jermaine tell me things and teach me things, right? With Jid, I hear storytelling. I'm just going to throw
some rappers in there.
But with Jid, I get storytelling, and he's telling me stories, and I get really like engrossed in the storytelling elements of, you know what I mean, of what especially on his specific albums. Not features so much, but on specific albums I get really into that storytelling thing, right? It's not so much of a lesson, it's sort of I'm learning.
It's like a movie.
It's like, but here he's sort of, it's hard for me to pinpoint where I feel with Denzel, because he blows me away. Like I'm like, holy shit, his flow is great, the music is great right there, all that, right? But there's I guess I shouldn't try to fit him where he is, because I should just shut up. That's it.
Just put him in his own.
He's in his own thing.
I think that's why he gets.
He's in his own lane.
Yeah, he gets overlooked at certain points because like you said, you think of an artist that teaches you lessons, hip hop artist. You go to J. Cole, you go to Kendrick. When you think about somebody who's the best storyteller or whatever, you'll think of certain ones. You'll think of like who's the most influential. Oh, Jay-Z, Nas, but like where does Denzel fit? I mean, he does it all. He's great at doing all these different things. But you're not going to go and say Denzel is the best. You're not going to say Denzel's the best. He's better than every other rapper. So you kind of he's in this middle ground.
Exactly. You feel it though. You understand, right?
Yeah. I don't know where I'd put him in terms of like, that's why he probably doesn't come up in discussions a lot for me at least. I love everything he's done. He hasn't released a project that I haven't liked, but I do find myself not discussing him as much as I do with other artists, and that could be I think that the main reason is probably just I don't know where to place him because he's just kind of good at everything. Disc 2, track 3, Mad I Got It.
Big cheese rolling. You speak, darling. You talk shit, but I keep smiling. You glad when I never had shit, but mad I got it. Niggas wanna turn they back. Spine. She don't wanna fuck no more. Fine. Still in the hood and I still sip tea. When I go in, I'ma go for the win. On point like syringe, and it's like that. I'm about to be on the upper echelon. Niggas gon' hate on the man that I become. Big cheese rolling.
I love it. The dirt they put on them.
Yeah, it's like they're using knobs to do it like on the fly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They hit become and they distorted them.
Face 38 on my motherfucking waist. When you see me, better man up, better make like a roller coaster. Put your hands up.
That was great.
At your head, but not my head, 'cause I drop knowledge. Hate the government, capital punishment. I keep a heater on my hip, don't need an oven mitt. Lipstick, long kiss from the devil lips. Moonlit, 2 hits from the cannabis. Devil knocking at my door, who could it be? Life not sweet like soup with an E. Do things that I don't see violent. Stick a nigga up, 'cause I'm mad he got it. Got it.
Yeah, real cool vocal effects.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm mad he got it.
Oh, I like this stuff. Oh, I would have liked it a little more in the song.
Yeah, one of my favorite tracks on here actually, and it's not like a, really popular one, at least on the plays. I absolutely love this. You might have caught it, you might have not, I don't know. But the way he changes just one word, it stays the same, but it's the pronunciation of the word to get to the next line.
Where's that?
I'll play it here.
Okay.
See how he said loyal?
Yeah.
Loyal.
Loyal.
And then so they can't destroy you.
Yeah.
Like those are the small things that I noticed that he does that just kind of like put him over the top for me. Disc 2, track 4, Sirens.
Eyesight is a gateway to a new day and the same hate with a new height and the same feet on an airplane, yellow Mayday. State of mind, brain is minimized, put me on the news, only criticized. Revolution will never be televised. My finger itching and my gun loaded. When the fire open, let it be a moment when I shoot the sheriff. If he not demoted, then bang. Talking about let's make it fort. Talking about let's make it great. If the shoes
Wow, this is great. Wow.
Grab the iron when I pop the silencer. It's nothing but silence when.
Okay, this must be a big one, right?
No, not too big.
Oh wow, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's got all the characteristics of something that's.
The biggest track actually is next.
This that. Fucking crazy speed.
Okay, baby, I'm a fool because I thought you would stay. Whether I win or I lose, they already think we did, but they continue to shoot.
Fucking Jid sounds like he's underwater.
Yeah.
Find a way to get on and get up and get out the crib. I was just looking into the mirror, trying to dislocate my fear, cause you broke my heart. Let me dry my tears. So serious, I'm so neglected in the wrong direction with a long erection. Got no protection. Fuck the world, and I pity the fool. Been trying to think, but you ain't trying to hear. Like I'm not a here, but you gotta hear. Just stop rushing me off to the side. Wow, shit.
Right.
Say, can you see 100 dead bodies in the street? With the gun blow in the nighttime of the slum house, little drum bone with the 1,000. Come, hit it, come.
Great, love it. Hey, come, gotta come.
I like his long erection line.
Now I'm numb and never scared, never running, chosen one. I'm 100, pray for me, pray for London. Donald Trump, Donald Duck, what the fuck is the difference? Now we stuck in the rut. This ain't what I envision. Genocide, Genesis. They say it's a new beginning. I'm a sinner, you a sinner. I can see the devil grinning. Damn.
Wow, that was fantastic.
Yeah, the two of them together.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Duo.
Yeah. Lyrically, that was absolutely fantastic. Jid was great. The chorus was fantastic. That little chaos of those super high pitched, not hi-hats, they could have been a shaker, but that going through the whole song.
Yeah. Just energized it.
It just drove that like a truck right through.
Yeah.
Lyric. Wow, Sirens was really good. Lot of stuff to take in there, man. Wow.
Disc 2, track 5, CLOUT, COBAIN.
I just wanna feel myself. You want me to kill myself? Man, I've been on my own. Lord, I'ma need some help.
Those pills?
Yeah. First shaker thing out.
I'm out trying to make a meal. Watch these hoes when they say they want a lot of me. I don't know who's the one that wanna plot on me. When I go, I know death don't do apologies. I just wanna feel myself. You want me to kill myself? Man, I've been so damn long dealing with the things I feel. Suicidal thoughts.
I like the switch up.
Yeah.
To this chorus.
And it's more like sing rapping.
Yeah,
on this
I was just
track,
gonna say. Yeah. Which I like. I like that.
Yeah.
There's parts of this element in this chorus right now that I could hear that Tizo might have.
Yes, and it got influence from.
Yeah.
I don't know what tried to fight you. I'm feeling like right you cause everything shocking to me. Lord, as my witness, I handle my business. You niggas ain't never brought blocking on me. I just wanna feel myself. Suicidal thoughts, call it gargoyle game.
I will say this car, or this song, just goes crazy in the car.
Oh, yeah. I heard somebody say the other day, everything sounds better in the car.
No, I wouldn't say everything. I wouldn't say everything. But this song, for sure.
I love the pace of this track.
Yeah.
Okay. First, I got to just state the obvious for me. I got to ask Tizo, because there was a lot of phrasing in this. And
Very similar to some of Tizo's work.
yes. So
Yeah.
I think there's somebody, Tizo might have been, I don't know his age, but
I think Tizo's older in age, but I could definitely see him being influenced.
I
could see him being influenced by Denzel, because Denzel's been around.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tizo's older than Denzel.
Wow.
But I don't know when he started recording. His debut album came out last year.
Yeah.
But I don't know how long he's been making music for. But there's definitely a chance that he heard Denzel and was influenced.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really cool, and that's that. There's the rap singing that you said. I was going to say that right at the end of the first verse, and I'm like, oh, I really, really like this. That he's not fully spitting through the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
And that just again shows his versatility. And I got to go back to Denzel, man.
Disc 3, track 1, The Blackest Balloon.
This is. Denzel's definitely got a formula where he starts.
Yeah.
He starts with a big chorus, then drops into his verses.
Put that on the gang, wait. Put that on my name, wait. Put that on my mama. Put that on my first chain, wait. All truth, no doubt. These hoes don't care. They'll leave you assed out in your underwear. Leave me in the cold.
Why do I laugh at underwear? I'm 70 years old.
Still that nigga with a mouth full of cold, bitch. Niggas on them perks and might just shoot a fucking campus. Everybody and they mama
Great.
tweaking on their handshake.
Doesn't that the background stuff is great?
Yeah.
Look at my eyes, let the beat ride. Ain't shit changed since Little Pete died. On the south side, it's suicide. In a bus with a suit and tie. Ooh, ooh, feel like a horror movie. Ooh, ooh, acting like I never knew me. Ooh, ooh, put that on my brother Mookie.
You know, there's something so trance-like in music that has that low, that super, super low-end bass. I was just realizing that is the thing that hypnotizes me.
I
It
think
does
so.
some fucked up thing to me.
For me too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like this. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yeah. And it's, you could say, okay, walk over that way.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
You'll listen.
yeah. I'm like, and then I love that really, really deep low end. Then this empty space in between. You have this massive, picture this massive, huge, big balloon filled, right? And it's just going
Yeah.
like this. And then you have those little,
Or is that like popping the balloon?
I don't know, little castanets, like maybe little fucking birds going.
Yeah, trying to get out of the balloon.
Yes.
yeah.
Do you hear them though? It's just
Yeah.
That's so cool. I think.
Yeah, mixed in there.
Great thinking, like right? Cool, the cool track. That wasn't a like blow my balls off, but it was good. It was cool. It was very, very, very chill.
Disc 3, track 2 is titled PERCS.
Okay, all y'all niggas do is fuck. I'm ULT and I don't fuck with you if you ain't us. Shang Tsung, my son, broke it apart, ran with it, weak shit, peep shit, stay dark, so did it. Fuck around and get your dough, did it. New flows in, did it with these dumbass niggas, and they don't say shit. Sound like dur. You like, oh, that's lit. I just popped 2 cents, nigga, fuck that shit. On tree, I did not fuck with the perks, I really fuck with the earth.
This is fucking high on my list, man.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
That guitar riff.
Yeah, but his delivery and energy.
Maybe I should go to jail to get my name up. Then get out and show you how to fuck the game up. She's a plain slut that loves it in the anus.
What?
I should rap about some lean in my diamond cuts. Get suburban white kids that wanna hang with us. It's your friendly neighborhood, I don't give a fuck. People sleeping on me hard and I'm the hardest in the paint. 8 years in the game and I never rode a wave. I may be overlooked.
That's the line I
There
was
we go.
talking about.
You sign into a label where they treat you like a slave. I don't trade. I do not fuck with the perks. I barely fuck with the earth. On me. All of the niggas are perf. Try to put me in a.
That was fire, man.
Yeah, this one's might be my favorite.
Wow.
Really just showcasing his talent and then
Yeah.
just talking about exactly what we were talking about earlier. Like, he's been in the game, hasn't been riding waves, hasn't been, you know.
Yeah, even bringing even the Grammys in there.
Yeah, hasn't been,
Yeah.
you know, but he, like he said in that one line, you know, I may be overlooked, but I'm never underpaid. That's the thing, is like,
Yeah.
you know, he stands his ground. He doesn't have a fucking shitty contract that he's signed to.
Yeah.
He's got his fans that are dedicated going to his shows.
I feel like he was talking to me there.
Yeah.
I may be overlooked because I was just saying it's just one I just don't. But you know what? This fucking song, Perks,
Yeah.
that's what that got me so energized of just the, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
no,
feel,
it
you
was
feel it. You
it was
just-
my favorite off the record for a long
Wow.
time. Still might be, but I, you know, haven't given this a listen in a bit, so I'm gonna wait till we get to the end before I mentally
Fire. That was fire. That
decide
was
what
fire,
my
fire,
favorite
fire.
is again. But that was my favorite for a long time. I remember the first time I listened to this record. And I got, you know, like I said, I went through the first three and I was like, I'm already sold. And then
Yeah.
when I got to Perks, I was like, this is like the best Denzel song I've heard to this point.
Yeah.
I think he's made better songs since, but at that point, I was like, this is my favorite Denzel song. Yeah, great song. One of my
Really,
favorites.
lots of energy in that
And the,
track.
and the guitar and the production and everything is just the
Really, really,
cherry
really
on-
good, yeah.
Cherry on top. Disc 3, track 3, Vengeance.
That's him?
Yeah,
Wow.
Denzel.
Wow.
Yeah. He brought like that full aggression for that
Wow.
verse. I love the way he comes in though.
This is fire here. This is not.
Yeah.
Made it past 25. I'm said, bitch, let me die. Bet you respect me when I'm checking with that 45. Heard you talk this shit on Twitter, 40, make him log off. Know my presence make you bitter, bitch, you better be cautious. It's nasty.
This is great chorus, man.
Yeah.
Put your black ass in a duffel bag and start off in a hope it's a closed casket. My presence alone can exterminate masses. The tongue speech spells cause blazing rashes. A war dog, some fast start in a routine. Hut in the bottom of hell out. Clutch, hands covered in blood and rust. We the war dogs, bitch. We're our rank on our wrist.
He had a cool voice.
Zilla.
Is that Zilla?
Yeah.
Godzilla?
Yeah.
I think we might have had two of the favorites at the end of this album for me.
Yeah.
Right?
Acoustic guitar and
Yeah.
some live drums.
Wow. Okay. That was now
Two.
two fire tracks there, man. That's I you know what? I like the darkness.
Yeah.
The darkness is in me. That is it. That track for me, Vengeance, was us, you and I, or maybe I don't know how many times you've done it. I haven't done it. I'm just going to clarify that I haven't done this. But running from the cops as fast as you can while they're chasing you.
Yeah.
And then finally hiding somewhere where your heart's, you can hear your heart
That's
now.
the
and it's-
verse.
And that's the
verses.
verse. And then that ending outro with Mickey
get
the
home.
Grand 5 or something, is when you finally hear the gone and everything's, and
Yeah,
you're
you're home.
sweating, you can hear, and you're behind the Smith, right? And you
Yeah.
just ripped one of your Nikes and your big gulp is,
You're going into too many details. You're going to incriminate yourself.
but that, man, two of them, those are the, wow.
When it's June 17th, 1985, and you're running from the cops in Vancouver, and the VPD are on your tail, and
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
robbed 3 banks
You're behind a Smith right
out of Smith Right.
in the downtown east side. You're hiding and you're sweating. That's what that song feels like.
By the way, I have nothing to do with those robberies back in 1985.
Yeah.
No,
That was great. Those were 2 fire tracks there, man. That was wow. JPEG and ZillaKami.
Yeah,
what a
ZillaKami.
great different voice.
he's done deeper, more aggressive stuff
Than that, yeah.
That honestly feels like him toned down a bit, which is crazy to say.
Well, he had a couple of the Zans from the other track.
Yes, yeah, from PERCS.
PERCS. Yeah.
Go to the final track, disc 3, track 4,
I'm just reading it now.
Black Metal Terrorist.
Oh my! I got.
Finish him, Zell. Finish him, Zell. I give him hell. Don't wish him well. Finish him, Zell. Send him to hell. Back in the dark and mysterious. Laughing away till I do something serious. Attitude only imperious. Rest of my enemies got them insidious. These are the feeling so hideous. Suck my balls, stomach, drop bombs, Islamic.
Suck my balls, Samek.
I hear that life is a bitch. I hear that life is a beast. Life is a freak on the leash. I am the mark of the beast. Finish him, Zell. I'm raising hell. Send him to hell. Treacherously, killing my evidence effortlessly. Whether it be the POPEDEAD, then I'm doing professionally. I'm gonna live by my confidence. I'm gonna die by my arrogance. Heaven and hell is irrelevant. I'll be the black metal terrorist.
Fuck. That's I know what Denzel I like.
That type of Denzel.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the aggressive, man.
Finish him, Zell. Bad move. Finish him, Zell. When I pack to finish him, Zell. Everything that I'm raising hell.
Not there.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I just entered an elevator going super fast. How do they get those sounds?
I love those sounds.
Okay, that I gotta tell. How many words? How many? How many were in the last
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, so it was 4, 5, 4.
Yeah.
Personally, the light and the dark are my favorite. The gray's all right. I like the JID track. There's a good amount of stuff I like on the gray, but like Switch It Up and Matt, I Got It. I like most of the gray, but disc 3 is my personal favorite.
11, 12, 13. That rocks my world. I enjoyed the beginning, and it was really cool. And it was soft and fluffy, right? I was cuddling the cat.
Yeah.
And then here I was just fucking beating shit up with a bat.
Yeah.
But I love the grimy, fucking angry Denzel Curry.
Yeah, I know. It's my favorite style that he does. And I love that he can just bring it out anytime. You know, it's like a secret weapon.
I enjoy the beginning, but you know what? What got me excited about this album was like when right in the midsection is when I said, "Where does he lie?"
Yeah.
Where does he lie for me? For me, that is where I get excited about Denzel, and I'm like,
most.
Okay, yeah, and I want to listen to more of that. I'd like to hear, and I like to hear 8 tracks
of that.
Of that.
Yeah, you loved like his cover.
Loved his cover.
And then everything that we've done in that style of his, we've both gravitated to it. I like Denzel in other forms. Like, don't get me wrong, I like. He has a great singing voice, and he's also really good at coming up with good melodic parts. And I like his storytelling and his lyrics, but yeah, my favorite. Like, if I had to choose the favorite thing about Denzel, for me, it's when he does that aggressive rapping.
And he's he is in that pocket for me that makes it really like and I really enjoyed the Death Grips. But the angst and the organization of the angst and the way you get me the way it's organized and
it's less chaotic than like a Death Grip song.
But it's still got chaos, which I really like. All those things are very, very hypnotizing to me, and I know I've said it before, and people think I'm either crazy or lying, but I can sleep to that music.
Yeah, because it's so hypnotizing.
It's very hypnotizing. The sounds and I'll listen to piano music and stuff, but if I put that on, man, I'm laying back. I'm Yeah.
Anyway, we'll wrap up the video here because I don't know on the YouTube version, we probably cut it, but this Patreon version, we went long talking about all kinds of things. I had fun today. I hope you had fun.
I had lots of fun. You know what?
Feeling a little better now.
You stumped me at the beginning. I was worried, and I realized it was like I thought it was going to be somebody that was like that we've done a few times or something, and I sounded like a totally shit the bed. But I understand now because I haven't really gone back to
Denzel.
Yeah. So sorry, Denzel.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah.
You can go back now, and I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed watching. And we'll see you soon with some more album reactions. So take care, everybody. Peace.
Much love.